proudly supports quality programming on 8 Arizona PBS, 480-725-9602.
Friendship Village Tempe, a retirement community for over 30 years, offers independent living with residency options, lifelong learning classes, as well as continuing care. Information at friendshipvillageaz.com.
Today's program is sponsored by RADW CPAs, Business and Financial Advisors, serving the needs of businesses and individuals since 1953.
From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
Major Arizona law enforcement organizations say legalizing marijuana is dangerous to people's safety and the safety of our law officers.
Plus, Governor Doug Ducey and ASU President Michael Crow are pushing for full-day kindergarten, but some school districts have to get creative to fund the program.
And we spoke to a former Diamondbacks catcher on how he is teaching young baseball players the game and life beyond the sport.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Alex Capriello.
And I'm Alexis Ducrath. Thank you for joining us.
Colorado officials were at the Arizona Department of Public Safety headquarters in Phoenix today, saying that legalizing marijuana in their state has hurt public safety. Cronkite News reporter Natalie Tarangioli reports on why they are urging Arizonans to vote down Proposition 205.
They brought some sobering statistics with them, stats those in favor of the proposition discount. These officials said that since recreational marijuana was legalized in Colorado nearly 4 years ago, the state has not benefited the way the public might think.
Kids do not remain marijuana smokers throughout their life. Those that become addicted will become users of other drugs.
Colorado Springs Mayor John Suthers wants to warn Arizona voters allowing recreational marijuana use has consequences, like an increase in other drug use.
As their perception of risk goes up, their use goes down. Perception of risk goes down, use goes up.
Yes on Prop 205 campaign manager Carlos Alfaro doesn't agree. In fact, he believes marijuana use will decrease with legalization.
There's actually been no significant change in teen use in Colorado. It's actually gone slightly down over the last couple of years. And it makes sense, right? When we put regulations around marijuana, when we take it away from the underground market and put controls and restrictions, we're able to control it a little better.
Jimmy Chavez, the president of the Arizona State Troopers Association, is worried that it's going to be impossible for law enforcement to prosecute drivers under the influence of marijuana.
Anybody who gets high and gets behind the wheel is going to get a free pass.
There's people getting DUIs today in Arizona for smoking and getting up behind the wheel of a car. We absolutely want to crack down on that and want to decrease that.
But Colorado officials say legalizing recreational marijuana in their state has not brought the expected rewards. Suthers says that Colorado schools have not seen the funds they were promised from legalization.
In Colorado, the amount going to education is paltry as a result of the black market diminishing the amount of revenue being received.
Suthers urged Arizonans not to rush into legalizing recreational marijuana, and it's interesting to note his city, Colorado Springs, has a ban on recreational marijuana stores and doesn't get tax money from the sales in other areas. Arizona voters have about a month and a half until they get to decide. In the broadcast center, Natalie Tarangioli, Cronkite News.
There's new opposition to Prop 206, which aims to raise the minimum wage here in Arizona to $12 an hour by 2020. Today, the Arizona Chamber of Commerce and Industry said raising the minimum wage could force businesses to stop hiring new employees or even lay off current workers. Right now, the minimum wage in Arizona is $8.05 an hour.
Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump held a rally on immigration issues in North Carolina today. He says failing to screen those entering the U.S. puts all citizens in danger.
I've been saying this for a long time. This didn't just happen like yesterday. Immigration security is national security.
Trump blamed the failed immigration policy for the recent bombings in the New York area and for the 858 immigrants who received citizenship due to a clerical error. The Hillary Clinton campaign released new ads attacking Donald Trump after he accused her of starting rumors that President Barack Obama was not born in the United States.
He has led the birther movement to delegitimize our first black president. His campaign was founded on this outrageous lie.
Trump was vocal in the past about the president's birth certificate. He recently acknowledged for the first time that Obama was in fact born in the U.S. The two candidates will go head-to-head for the first time at the presidential debate next Monday at Hofstra University.
A new national Pew Research study shows that the number of immigrants living illegally in the United States hasn't changed much since the Great Recession began, but the number of Mexican nationals living in the U.S. has dropped sharply. The new statistics show that the number of undocumented immigrants stood at 11.1 million in 2014, down slightly from the previous 5 years. The population had peaked at 12.2 million in 2007. But the number of Mexican nationals in the U.S. illegally has dropped sharply since the Great Recession began. The number was 5.8 million in 2014, down from a peak of 6.9 million in 2007. The Pew Research analyzed census data and found that Mexicans still account for 52% of people in the U.S. illegally. That's the largest nationality by far. But last year, Pew said more Mexicans were returning to Mexico than arriving.
All schools in the Maricopa United School District were on a teaching lockdown today after Maricopa High School received a bomb threat and evacuated the campus. Classes were canceled and students were diverted to Desert Wind Middle School about 7 miles away. Investigators gave an all clear to the Maricopa High School campus this afternoon. A string of other threats have occurred across the valley as Corona del Sol was on alert over the weekend and Red Mountain High School was put on lockdown yesterday.
They're calling it a trip that changed their lives forever. 4 friends representing the Akchin tribe took a road trip from Maricopa to North Dakota to stand in solidarity with the Standing Rock Sioux tribe and protest the Dakota Access Pipeline. Jesse Canales tells us how the trip changed their perspectives of what it means to be a Native American.
This wasn't the first time the Akchin tribe fought for Native water rights. They won their own water right battle after a 30-year legal battle, and they took that knowledge with them to North Dakota.
One of our friends, Willow Holmes, is on the left-hand side.
The group gathers around reminiscing about those 3 days that changed them.
I've never personally seen teepee.
This story begins where their journey started, on Facebook. Savannah Gonzalez organized the trip immediately after seeing Facebook videos where protesters were attacked by Dakota Access Pipeline guard dogs and pepper sprayed.
All I could do was cry. Strong urge to feel that I had to be there.
The pipeline will go through 4 states, North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, and Illinois. Others were motivated by the destruction of what they believe are sacred burial grounds and protecting the Missouri River.
The possibility of this getting ruined, you know, and not only that, it trickles down into other states.
Late last week, a federal appeals court ordered a halt to construction of a section of the pipeline in North Dakota, within 20 miles on either side of Lake Oahe. The ruling said the court needs more time to consider the Standing Rock Sioux tribe's request for an emergency injunction. In an earlier statement, the North Dakota Petroleum Council said, "While we support the efforts to bolster meaningful and open-minded discussions with tribal governments, this project has already met the rigorous requirements and demands of not only the federal government, but 4 separate states, and provided ample opportunity for comments. This project is critical to our nation's energy future and is in the best interest of the state and nation." But the protesters are vowing to stay until the situation is resolved, and they are relying on the help from tribal members like Lopez.
Best experience I've ever had. There was just so much teamwork, so much friendliness.
No job too little, every chore an act of unity.
Vanna was cutting like vegetables. I helped wash the dishes, dry them off and everything.
They said the trip home was bittersweet. They still felt there's a lot to be done.
Now, they say they're planning on returning to North Dakota in November and bringing supplies for the children at the new school being built entirely from military tents. Live in downtown Phoenix, Jesse Canales, Cronkite News.
A new proposal before the Phoenix City Council could prompt the creation of Indigenous Peoples Day. A subcommittee approved the recommendation this morning. Vice Mayor Kate Gallego says it's a step to honor the link between the city and tribal nations. If approved by the full City Council, Phoenix would be the largest city in the nation to create a day honoring Indigenous peoples. Governor Doug Ducey and ASU President Michael Crow are pushing for full-day kindergarten.
But the state only funds kindergarten for a half-day schedule. Coming up on Cronkite News, how some school districts are getting creative to fund various programs.
And new federal regulations for self-driving cars, how Arizona labs are responding to the Department of Transportation.
This is a box that showed you a world beyond your own. It was just a box, but the world has changed, and so have we. And now the box can be almost any size or shape. And you decide what you want to explore. Anytime, any place. Break out of the box with PBS.
Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport is closing one of its 3 runways for several construction and maintenance projects. Sky Harbor is shutting its north runway down as part of the construction for the Terminal 3 modernization project. The airport is warning passengers that they could experience delays of up to half an hour during peak times. The closure is expected to start October 6th and last for 1 month.
Ford will continue to test their autonomous cars here in Arizona after the U.S. Department of Transportation released federal regulations today. The General Counsel for the coalition says they are completely behind the Department of Transportation's regulations.
The coalition is very excited about the prospects of having a regulatory framework which is consistent nationally in the testing and deployment of self-driving vehicles.
The White House says if automated cars are tested and deployed properly, they will provide benefits in safety, mobility, productivity, and sustainability. Ford, Google, Lyft, Uber, and Volvo Cars have formed the organization called the Self-Driving Coalition to show the potential safety of self-driving vehicles. Vehicles that are not driven by software will still be subject to state laws and regulations.
State officials say more than half of all child car seats are installed incorrectly. The Arizona Department of Transportation is doing its part to help protect kids. It's Child Passenger Safety Week, and ADOT will display car seat-related safety messages on overhead freeway signs. ADOT also released this video helping to teach how to properly install and use child safety seats. The video also gives tips on when to change car seats and how long to keep growing kids in proper restraints.
Some of Arizona's legislators and education advocates united today at the Power of K breakfast to emphasize and discuss the benefits of full-day kindergarten. As reporter Veronica Acosta tells us, there are some powerful people behind this movement.
The day of snacks and naps during kindergarten are no more. It's become a new first grade. However, state funding cuts made back in 2011 for full-day kindergarten have undermined this, something policymakers and education advocates are looking to change.
We are here today with one common goal, and that is to bring the words opportunity to all to life for all of Arizona's children.
Governor Doug Ducey, ASU President Michael Crow, and 2 superintendents spoke about making free full-day kindergarten throughout the state a possibility and a priority.
If we don't change our mindset and realize that the single most important thing is investment in lifelong education from the earliest possible point through a person's life, including all-day kindergarten, we are literally fools.
Currently, Arizona funds half-day kindergarten, which is 2.5 hours, but does not fund full-day kindergarten, which is 6 hours.
It is critical to afford them that additional extended time of learning so they can be more successful.
In order to support full-day kindergarten programs, some school districts have had no choice but to get creative in the way they get their funding for this program.
In our district, we were able to implement it by asking the local citizens to an additional tax called the Maintenance and Operations Override Tax if they believe in full-day kindergarten and other programs like RPE, band, and they decided in my district that yes, it was important, so they would pay for it, but every 5 to 7 years they have to go back and ask them again if they want to continue to pay that tax.
Parental involvement also plays a part in implementing full-day kindergarten throughout Arizona schools.
Very important that the parents get the support and the tracking and the feedback that the teachers will be able to do when they have their children for longer periods of time.
Some parents who have children attending schools that only offer half-day kindergarten for free do have the option to pay for the remainder of the day. However, this is something many families just cannot afford. In the broadcast center, Veronica Acosta, Cronkite News.
Right now, astronauts are planning the first voyage to Mars.
And researchers from the University of Arizona and Arizona State University are collecting data to help plan the expedition. Coming up on Cronkite News, details on the plan to put humans on Mars within the next 2 decades.
And we got cloudy skies in Phoenix here, but only 88 degrees and really chilly temperatures all across the state. When Cronkite News returns, I'll tell you if those temperatures will continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm always searching to feel like I fit into something.
We are the people that we are because of our past.
I'm just one of many who stopped being silent.
It's just proof of how far we have come.
Make sure in all the hustle and bustle, we don't lose sight of why we're here.
It all boils down to communicating the lives we live.
If you look closely, they've got a story to tell.
He connects with you in a very deep way.
We wish you love, peace, and soul. Come with us on this great adventure.
I've been getting used to waking up.
Come and play with us.
Onward and onward.
Good ideas open up a whole new world of possibilities.
The more you know about history, the more you know about yourself.
The sky is the limit.
Where I go, there you are.
SRP and Apple are teaming up to deliver more solar power to the valley. The Salt River Project says they will buy solar power from the tech giant's new power plant near Mesa. The 25-year agreement will provide power to more than 1 million people in the Phoenix metro area.
A Phoenix-based technology distributor will soon be under new ownership. Tampa-based Tech Data Corporation is purchasing Avnet Technology Solutions for just under $2.6 billion. It's expected to bring Tech Data's revenue to $35 billion with about 14,000 employees. The deal is due to be completed in early 2017.
In less than 20 years, you could be turning on your TV to watch the first person land on Mars. Cronkite News reporter Sabella Scalise is in Washington today, where a panel of experts said the reality of a human Mars landing is closer than ever before.
What the Curiosity rover has done in 4 years, scientists on Mars could do in weeks, according to the space experts at the panel today.
Realistically, boots on that planet in the mid-2030s is very doable. I am very, very excited about it.
But the first step to getting people on Mars will be testing on the moon.
We want to use the lunar environment as a proving ground, both for the technologies that are needed and for the hardware that's needed to safely make the long-distance journey to Mars.
And the prepping for a manned Mars mission is already going on right here on Earth. Both the University of Arizona and Arizona State University have projects that are exploring the red planet up close. ASU professor Philip Christensen and his team are working on Themis, an instrument in orbit above Mars that is mapping the planet's terrain future scientists can focus on when they land.
We need to keep this going. We need to keep moving along. If we want to have a chance of taking advantage of the best opportunity we're going to have to land humans on Mars is 2033.
In Washington, D.C., Sabella Scalise, Cronkite News.
While they are hopeful, both Christensen and NASA officials said that funding needs to continue at least at current levels to develop the technology in order to meet the goal of a 2033 Mars landing. Back here in Phoenix, we are dealing with very cloudy skies today.
But those clouds lead to rain here in the valley. Tyler Klaus shows us a look at our forecast.
Alex, we have remnants from Hurricane Payne to the north of us. Flagstaff is getting pounded with rain right now, as is Prescott. But down here in Phoenix, we try to have some spot showers to our west, but those have mostly dissipated, leaving us with just cloudy skies and a few drizzles over to the west. As we take a look at the rest of our night, though, we're going to get cloudy skies. Really, the rain kind of moves out of here by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Working our way through Wednesday, though, as you can notice, we got some monsoon moisture that's starting to pop over the eastern mountains mid-afternoon tomorrow. As we work our way through Wednesday, we clear out with just some partly cloudy skies. A spot shower is possible Wednesday and into Thursday morning. As we plan out the rest of your day today, at 6 p.m., beautiful night, 88 degrees with just cloudy skies. Like I said, I think we'll be pretty dry tonight. Maybe a spot drizzle or two, but nothing in the rain of measurable rainfall. 9 o'clock tonight, 82 degrees. Waking up tomorrow, 10% chance of rain for your morning drive at 77 degrees. Tomorrow, our high temperatures are going to look great. Only 94 degrees here in Phoenix. Our normal is 100 degrees, so about 6 degrees below normal. And that trend is going to continue through the rest of the week. As you can see on Friday, sunny skies with a temperature of only 90 degrees. And we stay double digits on Saturday and Sunday, 92 and 94 degrees with sunny skies. And all through next week, we expect double digits. This is the first 7-day forecast in a long while. We haven't seen any triple digits. Tyler Klaus, Cronkite Weather.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service announced new findings today regarding 2 Arizona species. The Huachuca spring snail found in Cochise and Santa Cruz counties is no longer a threatened species. But the Sonoyta mud turtle is proposed to be added to the endangered species list. 5 known remaining populations of the turtle exist. One of those populations is in the Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument in Arizona, and the other 4 are found in Sonora, Mexico. Chad Moeller helped Tim Tebow transition his career to baseball.
And at his school in Scottsdale, the former Diamondbacks catcher is teaching kids more than baseball. Coming up on Cronkite News, how Moeller is influencing young baseball players beyond the sport.
The confidence to lead our country.
This isn't reality television.
I feel like Hamilton reached out from history and wouldn't let me go until I told his story.
I make no apology for my actions. I would do the same again.
How have we come so far and yet have so far to go?
Right there, coming up.
In 1920s Melbourne,
Careful with the hand luggage. My pistol's in there somewhere and it may still be loaded.
Phryne Fisher is a detective.
Things could get interesting around here.
Thought they already were.
Who isn't afraid to live a little.
I hope you're not concealing a dangerous weapon under that skirt.
I'm concealing a lot of things. Why do you think you can just run off on your own? Because I'm carrying a gun.
The irresistible series, Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries.
Saturday night at 10 on Arizona PBS.
Hi, I'm Charlie Rose. As part of the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at ASU, Arizona PBS is providing a state-of-the-art venue for the next generation of journalists. From newsrooms in Washington, Los Angeles, and here in Phoenix, students engage in real-time, real-world news reporting, broadcast production, and online innovation. The Cronkite School and Arizona PBS working together in new ways to bridge the classroom to the community in the digital age.
Fridays, it's at Cronkite News, your social sharing connection where you choose the news. Facebook likes and shares, tweets, retweets, and favorites. YouTube views and subscriptions. We're watching you watch us. From our digital home at cronkitenews.azpbs.org to your television, web browser, or mobile device. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Then join us for at Cronkite News, our weekly refresh, each Friday at 5 on Arizona PBS.
Tim Tebow reported to Mets camp on Monday to pursue a Major League Baseball career after giving up professional football. One of the people who helped get him there, former Diamondback Chad Moeller, who has a baseball school in Scottsdale. Cronkite Sports reporter Giselle Cancio visited the facility to learn what makes Moeller's school stand out.
Former Major League Baseball player Chad Moeller planned to work for a front office after retiring, but he discovered a passion for teaching that steered him in another direction.
I realized that I actually could get through to kids in ways that parents can't, ways that I couldn't in pro ball, and actually have an influence on their lives.
What started as Moeller renting out space to hold hitting clinics has transformed into a baseball school in Scottsdale that includes 7 club teams. Michael Bronska's son, Aiden, was one of Chad's first clients in 2011, and his dad has seen a difference in his approach to the sport.
He went from a pretty average little baseball player to having a love for the game, as well as learning excellent baseball skills.
Moeller's baseball school goes beyond the swing of the bat. Statistics show less than 1% of high school baseball players make the major leagues, so Chad makes it a goal to teach them about life after baseball.
I want to see these kids make this full spectrum of growing up, and knowing that I've been able to have an impact on those parts is incredibly important for me.
And to 15-year-old Cole Garib, 3 things make Moeller's baseball school stand out.
The coaching and the kids and the atmosphere.
On average, the World Series champion works with approximately 1,500 athletes per year between clinics, lessons, and his club team. In Scottsdale, Giselle Cancio, Cronkite News.
Moeller's long-term goal is to begin working with kids when they're young and develop them through high school.
Cronkite News is proud to be the news division of Arizona PBS. Here's what's coming up on Arizona Horizon in PBS NewsHour.
On the next Arizona Horizon, we'll look at a program that helps young people become first-generation college students. And we'll see how one veteran took on his struggle with PTSD and is now helping others. That's the next Arizona Horizon.
I'm Gwen Eiffel on the next NewsHour, Defying the Nazis. A new documentary tells the story of a remarkable American couple who risked it all to save others. Tuesday on the PBS NewsHour.
That's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thanks for joining us.
For top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
But you couldn't push Ronald Reagan because he'd push right back.
I could have been a very good president. Now we'll never know.
I would rather lose than stoop to that level.
When they call someone a spoiler, they're basically saying, shut up.
The series continues with the campaigns of Howard Dean and Pat Buchanan. The Contenders, 16 for 16.
Tonight at 7 on Arizona PBS.
Sandy swirls along the East Coast.
Thousands of us are still not home yet.
I saw blanket denials across the board.
$400 million in profit.
We were providing oversight. It was not enough.
Frontline and NPR investigate business of disaster.
Tonight at 9 on Arizona PBS. Explore new ideas and new worlds here on Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University.
If you are 60 or over, consider a charitable gift annuity with Arizona PBS. A charitable gift annuity will provide you a steady stream of income during your lifetime and also help ensure that Arizona PBS is available for future generations.
Coming up next on Arizona PBS, Life and World.